What is going on, guys? I'm your host CJB, and today we got some Genshin Impact gameplay today. This gameplay is actually pre-recorded and this commentary is not live, but we're gonna go ahead and get into the gameplay. As you can see, just based off the main menu alone, this game actually looks really beautiful. Looks like there's a lot of effort put into it, and I gotta say, I'm thoroughly impressed with what we're about to get into today. So this right here is the opening cutscene.
So, what you're trying to say is that you fell here from another world? But when you wanted to leave and go on to the next world, your path was blocked by some unknown god?
Outlanders, your journey ends here. Who are you? The sustainer of heavenly principles. The arrogation of mankind ends now.
And right here, they ask you to choose your character. I go ahead and select the male because I am in fact a male. I'm going to go ahead and make our name CJ.
Don't go! Give my sister back! And just like that, the god took away my sister. Some kind of seal was cast upon me, and I lost my power. So while we used to travel from world to world, we are now trapped here.
So basically, a god took our sister away, and I'm pretty sure the plot of this is to get them back. Very simple, fairly simple. I actually enjoy a simple plot like that. Pretty sure there's something deeper into it, but based on the cutscene, the game looks like
How many years ago was it? I don't know. But I intend to find out. When I woke, I was all alone, until I met you 2 months ago.
Yeah, Paimon really owes you for that. Otherwise, Paimon likely would have drowned. So Paimon will do her best to be a great guide.
Yes, she talks to herself in the third person, like always.
We should head off. Let's get going.
So as you can see, the engine that was used for that cutscene is actually the in-game engine. Gotta say, this game, for a mobile game, probably one of the most effort into a mobile game ever, in my opinion. The controls are fairly simple. It plays a lot like Breath of the Wild, but I definitely think this one has an edge on Breath of the Wild when it comes to playstyle. Like, I feel like it's a little bit more simple and a little bit more easy to grasp. As you can see, the combat is fairly similar to Honkai Impact the Third, and I believe these were made by the same developer, so similar traits in gameplay is to be expected. But yeah, very simple controls, very nice. These teleport waypoints right here, I'm pretty sure is gonna be the way we fast travel, and when we get, you know, more map space. But yeah, the sounds of this game, the music of this game is really soothing. The cinematics are beautiful. this game really just pushed the envelope of what mobile games are able to do. And I'm playing on a OnePlus 7T. I have 8 gigs of RAM, so my phone can actually run it at a decent pace. But for recording purposes, I only play at 30 FPS just so I don't overload my phone's capabilities.
A statue of the 7! Which of the 7 are you looking for exactly?
You know, you can harvest fruit that you find on the ground to heal you and stuff. Like, this game is really, really cool, and I definitely can see myself playing this for a while. I'm definitely going to be playing most of it off screen though, because I really like the game. I will record important story bits, but I'm definitely going to be playing most of this game off screen. I really just want you guys to get this as my first impression of sorts. If there's a summoning feature in this game, we'll probably do some summons every now and then, but this is really a game that I would like to play on my own. I mean, depending on how the videos go, I may think about at least recording the story mode or 20 minutes of gameplay apiece, just so I don't like push my phone to its limit. So 20 minutes per episode should be fairly decent. So. But it all depends on how you guys perceive the video, but I definitely would like to play most of this on my spare time. So you can swim, like, it's an open world mobile game. This is probably the first, if not the only, open world mobile game that we have. And if we have others, I guarantee you, they're either not as good as this, or they focus too much on one aspect. But this game looks like it has the healthy balance of gameplay, graphics. It's amazing. You know, I'm still getting a feel for the controls in this part, but I can definitely see myself getting the hang of this pretty soon. It doesn't seem like anything too complicated. Links to play this game for iOS and Android will be in the description below, just so you guys can go ahead and join for yourself and check it out. I definitely recommend playing it. It's like 5 gigs though, so it's a little bit heavy on the cost base, but look at what you're getting. I think 5 gigs was like really generous. And we got another cutscene. Genshin Impact.
That's a statue of the 7!
Woo! Oh my god, I'm so sorry.
There are a few of these statues scattered across the land to show the 7's protection over the world. Among the 7 gods, this god controls the wind. Paimon's not sure whether the god you're looking for is the animal god, but Paimon will take you to the animal god's place first, and there's the reason why.
Alright, so apparently this statue is a statue of the animal god,
we all know,
which I'm pretty sure is the god of wind from what Paimon just said. Oh, by the way, there's fall damage in this game. You will break your neck trying to jump off a cliff. For some reason I thought there wasn't fall damage because I did that first fall and nothing happened, but I'm pretty sure that wasn't too much of a fall in comparison, at least. But yeah, beware guys, there is fall damage in this game.
There'll definitely be someone there who knows about your sister. At least that's what Paimon thinks. Whether the gods actually answer you is a different story. You never know unless you try. So let's hop to it.
Yeah, that one. I go ahead and heal myself up here because I didn't know what was beyond. And I didn't want to get ambushed by like a entry level enemy, just because I was low on health. You know, I'm just embracing the scenery. I saw something move over there. It looked like to be like a tanuki or something, but it caught my eye, so I went ahead and tried to take a gander at it there. There was a chest up there I just missed looking back on the footage. I might have to go back and get that.
You can swim right over.
But yeah, if I had to compare this to something in Breath of the Wild, this would be definitely like the towers, and the teleportation points would be like the shrines. The shrines are, you know, fast travel points, and these statues do something very similar to the towers in Breath of the Wild. I believe in this game, each tower will grant you a power, but they will also grant you more accessible map. So, yeah, that's really cool. So we have to be on the hunt for these towers so we can get our map completed, so we can know where we're going.
Seems all you had to do was just touch the statue and you got the power of Animo. As much as they may want it, people in this world can never get a hold of powers as easily as you. Uh-huh, it's because you're not from this world to begin with. If we keep heading west from here, we'll eventually reach Mondstadt, the city of freedom. Mondstadt is the city of wind because they worship the god of Animo. So perhaps, because you got power from the god of Animo, you can find some clues there. There are also lots of bards there, so perhaps one of them has heard news of your sister. Let's move then. The elements in this world responded to your prayers, and Paimon thinks that's a lovely sign.
All right, heading onwards to Mondstadt. Looks like we got some wind powers. Yeah, it looks like the wind is going to be a really decent projectile because the melee weapon, although it is cool, we can definitely get outranged pretty easily. So having a secondary mode of attack is definitely going to come in clutch. But right here it's telling me to hold it, and that's not what I was doing, and I couldn't progress with the next part of the tutorial. You know, I'm just exploring the menu, the UI. It's a really good UI. You know, I'm just exploring more of what the mechanics have to offer. I'm definitely gonna I'm definitely gonna look into what these statues do in depth on my own time. As you can see, we had a little charge attack right there. Yeah,
These are the animal powers you got from
this
the
game is
Statue of the
definitely not your
Seven.
average open world
I'm so
RPG.
jealous. Why doesn't Paimon get cool fighting powers?
But anyway, we're gonna go ahead and make our way towards Mondstadt once again. Paimon is also serves as your menu where you can handle various options of the game. As you can see, I was trying to check the graphics just to see what I could run it at, and looks like it's smart if you just use your recommended settings, because that way you get the best gameplay for your games. But yeah, you know, I'm just exploring the menu, seeing what all this game has to offer. What else can I learn at face value right now before I have to go in and play by myself? Then I go ahead. I think these are just like your new player login rewards, because I believe everybody has these. Yeah. Those are definitely just your day one player rewards, and I definitely hope to get more of those rewards because, like I said, this game is beautiful, and I recommend everybody give it a shot. I mean, and even if you don't like it, at least give it a try because the game is really cool, in my opinion. Definitely can see myself playing this for a while, and I'm actually hyped to see what kind of like events that can take place in this game, like crossovers. They're like the potential of this game is limitless. This is your
What is that?
like this is your
There's something huge in the sky.
this is your level up screen.
It's headed towards the heart of the forest. We must
There's
proceed
something
with caution.
in game going on while I'm in this menu. So Paimon is over here talking while I'm trying to level up, and That's all that was. In hindsight, I probably shouldn't have used all of my experience books right there because I'm not sure if this will be the only unit that we use. So if we get a next unit, I feel bad because now we don't have any way to fast level up our next team member. But yeah, Paimon basically just said she heard a noise and we're going to be heading towards it. Yeah, this game was super cool. That second enemy actually scared me because I didn't expect to get ambushed like that. Make sure if you guys see a chest in the open world, make sure you guys open it. You'll never know what you can find. It goes everything from food to currency to... Did I opt out on picking those up? You have to manually pick up items in this game. So if you walk past it, you won't auto pick it up. You actually have to pick it up. So yeah, Paimon said we should go to Whispering Woods because she heard a scary noise, and for some reason going towards the scary noise is the way to go. This is not Scooby-Doo Mysteries. I don't know what she's up to.
Huh? Look at that!
Don't be afraid. It's all right now. I'm back.
Is he talking to a dragon?
Who's there?
That was close. Paimon almost got blown away. Luckily, Paimon managed to grab hold of your hair. Thanks. Just what was that? Paimon thought we were gonna get eaten. It definitely has something to do with that weirdo who was talking to the dragon. Of course not. Oh, what's that? There's some kind of shiny red thingy on the big rock over there. Let's go take a closer look. Be careful. Paimon doesn't have a good feeling about this.
Alright, so you can get a taste of what we're up against in this game with
Paimon's
giant
never seen a stone
blue,
like this before,
purple,
so Paimon can't
wind-bearing
tell
dragons.
what it is. All Paimon knows is that it's dangerous. Best we put it away for now.
Oh, that was my
we've
job.
got
It
it.
was
Now let's get out of here.
I should turn off I should turn on Do Not Disturb while I'm recording so we don't get pesky drop downs like that. But yeah, I'm pretty sure these redstones are important. So if you find a redstone in the overworld, probably go check it out. Not really sure what they do. They'll probably be explained later.
Right there!
And this is the main attraction.
May the Animo God protect you, stranger. I am Amber, outrider for the Knights of Favonius. You don't look like citizens of Mondstadt. Explain yourselves.
We're not looking for trouble.
That's what all the troublemakers say. Doesn't sound like a local name to me. And this mascot, what's the deal with it?
Hey! That's even worse than being a mascot!
So to sum it up, you're traveling partners, right? Well, look, there's been a large dragon sighted around Mondstadt recently. Best you get inside the city as soon as possible. It's not far from here. I'll escort you there.
Oh, aren't you out here for some other reason?
I am, but not to worry. I can keep you both safe while doing that too. Besides, I'm still not sure if I can trust you two just yet. Oh, I'm sorry. Probably not something I should say as a knight. I give you my apologies, strange yet respectable travelers.
That sounded so fake.
Do you have something against the type of language usage prescribed by the Knights of Favonius Handbook? Outrider Amber, reporting.
And here we have a new combat type in Amber. She is an archer. And you'll learn pretty quick that I'm probably going to be using Amber more than I use CJ, because, like, the archery mechanic in this game is so flawless. It's so flawless. Of course, you have manual aim down sights.
So, suspicious travelers,
And
what
then
are you doing in Mondstadt?
He got separated from his sister during a really, really long journey. Paimon is his travel buddy, helping him to find his sister.
You can hold the
looking
attack
for your
button to
family?
go into like free aiming. So it's just I'm definitely gonna be liking
Okay, let me
Denver a
finish
lot
my
more.
other stuff first, and then I can help you put up posters around the city.
What exactly is it you need to finish doing first?
It's simple. You'll understand in a bit.
I'm not entirely sure what was going on right here, but this is a good time as Denny to notice that there was another traveling point over here. I recommend you find those all the way as well, because
Quick, get it!
what the hell she just called it? Yeah, definitely get all your teleportation waypoints out the way so you can fast travel around more parts of the map. But yeah, the archery in this game definitely gonna be one of my favorite modes of combat. But I wouldn't recommend using it in close combat like I'm doing right now, because as you can see, unless you get headshots, you don't do too much damage close range.
These monsters have been getting too
Gotta
close
do
to
a
the
lot
city
of
recently.
falling back.
My task this time is to clear out their camp.
But yeah, in most games that I play, I tend to lean towards ranged weapons. But when you're swarmed, I definitely recommend switching back to your protagonist, because you know, he's got the close combat weapons. So and then from ranged enemies, because this enemy has a bow as well, you can switch to Amber, and you can pick them off from afar without going head into the damage. As you can see, I try to set the grass on fire, you know, to try to get a little terrain boost, but apparently that doesn't work in this
Nothing to it.
game.
Though I've got to say, you surprised me a little with your moves there. Thanks for the backup. How'd it feel?
Now that you mention it, how is it the Hilly Trails ended up here? These creatures don't seem like the type to set up camp so close to cities like this.
Exactly. It's more normal for them to be much further out in the wilderness. But because the dragon, Storm Terror, has been around a lot more recently, our orchards have been destroyed and the local market has been affected as well. When the storms hit, we usually end up with at least a few injuries, so the Knights of Favonius have been tied up doing the best they can to defend the area.
So these annoying creatures have been getting closer and closer to the city?
Exactly. That said, clearing this camp helped make the area a little bit safer. Come with me. A responsible knight must make sure to see you to the city safely.
And once again, we are on our way to Mondstadt. I was trying to figure out the name of the building. I was going to call it Homestead, but I don't know what that would mean. You know, just gather up any materials you can. I found an artifact laying around that I can equip to Amber here. Apparently it gives her attack plus 8, if I'm reading that right. Yeah. And I tried to see if we have any for our pro tag, but none so far. We'll probably come across more of those in later in our gameplay. The city of Mondstadt is right there. This time I take a little bit of a safer route instead of just jumping off the cliff. Cause I gotta say, that wasn't smart.
No, we just happened to be passing by. What are you cooking?
Never go adventuring on an inn. Oh, are you travelers from around here as well? What should I cook next?
No,
It wouldn't
we
be an
just
open
happened
world
to be
RPG
passing by.
without a cooking mechanic.
What are you cooking? Smells good.
I see. Welcome, travelers. I'm Lynn, the survival expert of the Adventurers Guild. As you can see, I'm experimenting with some new recipes. Eat before you go. The first rule in the Wilderness Survival Guide.
Picnic? Oh, Paimon just loves picnics. My travel partner here is good at cooking as well.
Oh, there's a cooking pot right there. Show me what you got. It's good to have someone to practice with. There are some mushrooms and meat in the barrel over there. Try making a chicken mushroom skewer for me. Never go adventuring on an empty stomach.
Yeah, you cook from recipes in this game, but I'm pretty sure if you make something off the top of your head, it will unlock a new recipe. So definitely give cooking a try, just like I'd recommend in Breath of the Wild, because the recipes are pretty nice. And we got a perfect on our first try. Granted, that one was pretty easy. I'm pretty sure higher star
I'm
dishes
the
will
survival
yield
expert of the Adventurers Guild. Let me try.
harder instructions.
Is it done?
Uh-oh.
Now that's really tasty. You're indeed gifted.
Paimon told you so.
With your culinary skills, you should try more difficult dishes. Oh, I've got some raw ingredients in my bag. Have them in return for this meal.
Can we really have them? Won't you run out of ingredients?
That's okay. You should be able to find lots of ingredients when exploring the wilderness. There's also a restaurant in Mondstadt known as Good Hunter that sells food and ingredients. Go have a look when you've got the time.
Okay, thank you for the info. Hey, leave some chicken mushroom skewers for Paimon.
Okay. And my recording for this video cut off at about the 30-minute mark. So I have the wrap-up episode recorded as well, so don't worry. We go ahead and make our way to Mondstadt. We talk to the pigeon guy. Little Timmy. What are you doing? You're scaring the pigeons away. They do come back usually, but yeah, he said something dark along the lines of like, the pigeons may come back, but what if they don't? Just like my dad. And I was like, damn, do you need a hug, my G? But yeah, the wrap up of this episode is going to be uploaded later. But for now, this was a pretty good 30-minute gameplay for a Genshin Impact, just to show you guys what this game has to offer.
Let me officially introduce the city of Wind,
Like I said,
Dandelions,
hope you
and
guys
Freedom.
enjoyed. The wrap up episode is going to be
Travelers under the
uploaded
protection
later.
of the
I will
Knights of
catch you guys
Favonius,
in the next one.
welcome to Mondstadt.